Hello guys, welcome back to S3D. And I think at this point, I think it's no rocket science. I think I'm getting kind of deep into the Masterverse line. Even though I announced a couple days ago, I've been slowly buying up these figures for the last couple weeks, and I think I'm gonna go all in on this. This is definitely something I'm interested in. I pretty much hit the hard reset button on this channel. I get rid of all my other stuff, the imports and stuff like that. Not because they're bad figures, is because I just, I don't want to spend like $300 on three figures and be bored, So, yeah, and I figure like, I don't have the mental capacity to be collecting multiple lines of product. I feel like I really need to just focus on something and just focus on the fun versus like trying to buy everything I can and just be overwhelmed. And most of the time just leaving them in the box and not doing anything with them, right? In a way, these things are kind of like therapy as well, where you're doing this stuff, you're not thinking about your problems and stuff like that. But, if you're leaving the box and then you're just constantly being like, chasing the next thing, I feel like it's not as effective as actually, doing things with these products. So, yeah. I know some of my viewers gonna find this really weird. Like, what happened to what are you gonna do about all the other stuff, all the stuff that we subscribe to your channel? Well, those things are gonna be put on hold. I really don't think I can keep up with all these. The corporations these days, they just want to keep coming out with stuff, and then you're just gonna have to keep buying them. Sometimes I wonder if anybody's actually having any fun, or we're just constantly being slave to all the nonsense. Some of the stuff is good, but a lot of the stuff is like, pretty much the same old crap. But I think for this line, I think Mattel definitely, put some effort into it, and they're like, to me, it's worth exploring. At least I don't know what's gonna happen in the next couple of years. Maybe the quality is gonna go off a cliff, and then we're gonna just get a whole bunch of Mattel style bullshit, and then yeah, maybe that'll be it. But for now, I think I'm pretty satisfied with their current offerings. So this is gonna be an introduction, and I think we'll go from there. I mean, I got Evil Lyn out of the box, and I fixed a QC problem. Like, this figure came with, like, the helmet is, like, glue crooked. And then I had to, heat it up, peel it off, re-glue it back to... Yeah, that's kind of frustrating. And I see the same issue with Fisto right here. That helmet is, whatever, that mask. I guess it's not a helmet, it's a mask or something. It's not glued properly, so that is kind of bullshit. This He-Man actually looks okay. I don't think there's actually any issues that I can see, but who knows? I haven't opened any of these two, so yeah. I really like the artwork on these newer Masterverse figure. I think they did a much better job, make the packaging more appealing. When I look at something like this, I actually, I'm like, wow, look, this is definitely very eye-catching, right? More so than half of the import figures I'm seeing, right? Even though I'm paying like $100 for those import figure, I'm like, why can't they do something like this, right? So yeah. What else can I say? I'm actually having a lot of fun with these figures, and, I'm not too concerned about the stuff that I've done in the past, when it comes to high-end collectibles. Obviously, those are much better figure. Depends on your perspective. But I'm just not having any fun with those. So, yeah, for now, I think I'm going to reboot this channel and just focus on this line. Who knows, who knows this is where this is gonna go. I don't do like video content for attention anymore. It's more like just offering value to the viewer. I'm giving you an honest score. I don't sugarcoat stuff. I don't tell you, oh, just because I like the figure, I'm gonna give this figure like a 10 out of 10. That you have to buy it. Highly recommend it. I'm gonna tell you about all the bullshit problems that you might have to deal with. So that adds value to the content. So anyway, that is the plan going forward. It's actually nice for me to actually find something to reinvigorate myself to continue this channel, because honestly, I put a lot of effort into this channel, and a lot of people's like, dude, you're just gonna like let it go like that. I'm like, yeah, well, I couldn't find anything interesting, and I don't feel like keep going on, investing my time into something that nobody even care about anymore, right? But yeah, with these things, I think I can try. I don't know how much people who like my old type of content enjoy seeing stuff like this. Oftentimes when you go off a tangent, people like end up just like, oh wow, what the hell is wrong with this guy? That's unsubscribe. Right? That's fine. It really doesn't matter. For me right now, this is like at least something that I can make contents with. So, if you guys don't care, who cares? But, those of you who want to stick around, see what this product line has to offer. So, yeah, anyway, let's go from there. Thanks for watching.